The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Drives and misses everything.
Afridi with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Good shot. It's found the gap.
No!
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. 4 off it. India are none for 4. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
That's got to hurt. Misjudged that one.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Great shot.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Misses everything.
Afridi with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward, looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Good bit of timing there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Poor ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Couldn't have hit that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Nice bowling.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Ralph, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
That stop, great catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball. No interest in that one from the batter. Ralph will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
Judged the length absolutely beautifully. Footwork was immaculate, but it was the hands that got that to the fence.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Wasim, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Gotcha.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yep. No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yep. No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Nicked it through the field. Will it get to the boundary?
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Sharma got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Hola! Yep.
Really good shot there.
Hola!
This could be trouble.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 15 runs added there. India are 1 for 133. Ralph from the south end. Timed that brilliantly.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Sharma has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Timed that perfectly.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races to the boundary. Really good boundary square of the wicket.
Yep, yep. Go!
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
It was driven. Driven very well, I might add.
Ralph shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Wait there.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Sharma at last has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Oh, that looked nasty.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Nicely played.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yep.
And that's the half-century for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Wait. Yep, yep.
Out! What a catch!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep. Bowler.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper, keeper.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Oi.
9 runs added in that over. India are 3 for 156.
Yep.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Yep. No!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
That's the over. India are 3 for 177.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Ah, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Wait on.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of the over. 4 off it. India are 3 for 181. Wasim with the ball in hand again.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that. That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Wasim, the left armer, is the new bowler from the north end.
Wait there.
Great shot through the gap.
Keep it there.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep. Go!
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 202.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Solid partnership. 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. No, no, no.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
It was a nice looking shot. Full and in the slot. Just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that is a great catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Samson is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Wow, that's missed the lot.
It might be worth getting the runs while you can, especially when they're there for the taking.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Nice shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Couldn't have hit that any better. Got that away nicely.
Yep.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1. This could be out. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
22 runs added in that over. India are 4 for 239.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. Right out of the middle.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Oh, nice bowling.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Nice bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Over. India are 5 for 269. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Right off the middle of the bat.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Hit that hard, nailed it.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Super piece of timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Absolutely nailed it.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Catch it.
Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
And the innings comes to an end. Pakistan will need 334 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. Pakistan are now underway.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep. Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. Pakistan are none for 13. Going with pace now.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep, yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon